Oh, look who comes down.
Murph Dog rolls in. He heard the music.
That's his entrance music, baby.
He's making sure there's no pizza in here, no subs. He's doing his walk around. He's like, there's no food in here.
Well, he knows.
He just smells.
He's like
stinky boys.
every time. This time of year, maybe he doesn't know exactly what's going on, but this time of year, he knows lots of food happens in this room because we're watching a lot of playoff games. Usually playoffs. When we're in here without the mommies and maids, we are watching the Dallas Cowboys. It's one game, 3.5, at most 8, that 8-hour game that we sat through with Big Chris. But now on the weekends, we're here for a much longer, and that means that we order a lot more food, or we just have food kind of sitting around, some chips. Hope we get that dip on the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And that's why Murph is coming in, because he's
checking.
Lynn's is down with one arm, but she said she could easily guide me through it.
Yes.
She's got 4 other arms. She's got 2 sons. Get them cooking.
Cook it.
Get them in.
Like Ratatouille.
Yeah, like Ratatouille.
Right?
Ratatouille?
I'm going to get a Ratatouille on
Except
my
for
back.
Ratatouille?
She'll club them in the back of the head with her.
Just the old clubber. Oh, crack him if you got him. Get a drip. 89 calories of greatness.
Hey.
Get him in, you kids.
Oh! Got a little...
Sprayed at you.
Don't worry, Adam. That was low-calorie spray.
Cheers. Well, I'm going to get my bubbly. It's just as fun. Crack
Also
me.
low calorie.
Got 'em.
Yeah,
Similar,
0.
almost basically the same.
This is 0 calories. It's essentially just water in a can. But if you're drinking a bottle of water, you don't feel it. You got something. You need something to crack, right? Crack if you got them.
Crack me, God.
Hell yeah, son. Hell yeah.
Fellas, fuck. We were kind of talking off air. Should we just talk about the biggest news? Yeah. It's not Cowboys related, but it's football related.
Yeah.
And like Adam was saying, this guy was a big pivotal part to the NFL for the last 22 decades, 20 years. But the Hall of Fame committee came out with their 2026 entries, and Bill Belichick was snubbed. He was not made a first ballot Hall of Famer. And shall we say the internet is a buzz about it?
It is. It's everything. And everybody is unanimously saying almost the same thing. This is ridiculous. What are we doing?
Well, I was going to ask you guys.
The Eagles?
What do you think about Belichick not making the Eagles?
Yeah, fuck
but
the Eagles.
What are you guys like? You think it's dumb? You think he should have been a first ballot?
I mean, that's just the obvious thing I think we all agree on, and most people who watch football would say that. Even if you don't like Bill Belichick, and I don't love the guy or hate him, I don't really give a shit. Watched him win 6 Super Bowls in my pretty much 6 Super Bowls out of the first 15 years of my life watching football. Bill Belichick won the Super Bowl, so I know who the is. We've seen him win. I hate committees that take this type of action that they feel they have to do. Their job is not to their job is to represent the awesomeness of football and what you produce on the football field. There are small times, and I'll say in baseball with Pete Rose, where he wasn't allowed in the Hall of Fame for his betting on games.
Point shaving.
However, once I think more and more information came out, he was punished long enough, and they definitely should have put him in a lot sooner, because you still can't eliminate. The point of the thing is to be a Hall of Fame and then have a little bit about what they did then, right? Pete Rose, Hall of Fame guy, but here's a little taint. He did this.
Not the taint
that's not going away. Not the taint below his wiener. Same with Bill Belichick. First of all, if it is about these committees, if their issue is about the Deflategate or whatever other Spygate
and Deflategate.
Spygate is
both.
Spygate is like a jaywalking ticket in the NFL.
Everybody's trying to do it.
Everyone's trying to do it, and they just did it the best. Boo, who? And guess what? They were the ones that got caught. You don't think any other team is looking for a way to understand? And if you're losing football games because the other team knows your play calls, I don't know, you up, change them up then, or do something. But sorry, and then this other one with the Deflategate, I think if you look into it, I'm second guessing myself, but I'll say it just to be on record. It turned out that a lot of the accusations were not true about it. So there.
Well, look, here's the thing. You already were penalized and paid your time through NFL rules.
Sure.
So this has nothing to do with that. After that, all of that stuff that happened, they went 17-0 the next season. So I think the whole Deflategate and like, who's this committee to say, no, you don't deserve to be in there. So I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think, like you said, he's the one coach that from all three of us growing up watching football, Bill Belichick and Tom Brady are winning nonstop. Regardless if Tom went somewhere else, I'm saying it, Tom, like we're on a first name basis. But regardless if Tom went somewhere else and won a Super Bowl and Belichick couldn't win without Tom, he still is one of the
What
most.
should you call him, Mr. Brady?
Tom Brady.
Okay, Tom Brady for said second name.
Yeah. So I think it's ridiculous. I think, and I'm sure Anth will go rip some stats here for a second because we were just sitting here just talking about it. It's silly. It's just absolutely silly.
I'm a believer that if you look at the other guys, which we did while we were getting the show going, you look at the other 5 coaches that were first ballot Hall of Famers, and he's just as good and capable, if not better, than these guys. So for him to not be a first ballot Hall of Famer, it definitely feels like it's just kind of the committee trying to make a point instead of doing what should have been done. Everybody knows that Bill Belichick has been one of the best coaches in NFL history, not just the last 20 years. And that's not even taking into account what we said, his defensive time as the coordinator for the New York Giants, or the years that they didn't make the Super Bowl and were in still the AFC Championship game, right? Or had all these great defenses while he was going. Like, even without Tom Brady, with Tom Brady, he still had always one of the top defenses. So this is just them trying to make a point, but it kind of blew up and everybody's pissed about it because everybody knows he deserves to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, for me, it's like these committees, they have maybe it's not even the entire committee, so I shouldn't be on him, but at least 11 voters didn't vote for Bill Belichick. He needed 40 out of 50 to get on. It should have been 50 out of 50 to be quite effing honest. However, it lowers the integrity of their decisions in the past and future when you do this type of shit. And before, where it was some guys who got snubbed, it was a lot of the arguments were like, yeah, but there was another guy there, and it was maybe a 60-40 type of split, but enough people had a good enough argument, and there wasn't like this blatant, I don't know, Michael Jordan of coaching in the NFL not getting into the Hall of Fame.
It says vows action if voters violated bylaws. Like what exactly are the bylaws? I'm kind of confused. Like, what could they, if you have a decision on either voting for a guy or not voting for a guy, realistically, you could do whatever you want. So what would be violating a bylaw?
Okay, well, should we read this?
Yeah, like just maybe scan through it and just give me to me, you either yes or no it, and you can't fault somebody for putting no.
So this is the statement. I read it out beforehand. They don't tell you what the bylaws are, but go ahead and you want to read it?
Okay, I'll just read this bottom part because the first part is just them tugging themselves off about how much they love football, how important it is, and also
we believe everyone's very passionate about this.
It's an honor to serve, blah, blah. Well, you just on your honor. Trust me.
Yep.
Someone's head needs to roll. Each year, the Hall reviews the selection process and the composition of the 50-person selection committee. If it is determined that any member violates the selection process bylaws, they understand action will be taken. This could include the possibility that such selectors would not remain a member of the committee moving forward. Blah. And it doesn't look like they follow up with anything.
That's what I mean. It still comes down to just me thinking yes or no on a person.
Okay, I have this one thing on Grok that I looked up, and we're going to just trust Grok with 90% accuracy. It's kind of how I roll with things.
I went down the AI rabbit hole today watching YouTube videos.
Was it awesome?
No, it kind of scared me.
But Vahe Gregorian from Kansas City Star representing Kansas City Chiefs. Each team has a representative from the media that votes, and then there's a bunch of other people that vote too to add up to 50. But he explained that he prioritized the 3 senior candidates, Anderson, Craig, and Greenwood, over Belichick and Kraft, not due to any cheating controversies like Spygate, Deflategate, but to give those long overlooked players a chance. So he said he wasn't voting against Belichick. And I can see that where you're trying so hard to not be biased towards a recency guy that you're like trying to look back and imagine what it would have been like if those players did those things that they should be in the Hall of Fame for. So I can like understand, like that's a fair reasoning. Do I buy that all 11 guys thought that way? No.
And especially when maybe if it was just your average run-of-the-mill, like legendary coach, not the most legendary coach. You know what I'm saying? Like say it was a guy
Mike McCarthy.
maybe or like Mike Tomlin or someone that was like that was a chance. And again, recency bias. I'm just trying to
One
think
of the Harbaughs.
yeah, someone that
one of the Harbaughs.
Yeah, someone that was long tenured, won a Super Bowl, made it to a couple other, had a lot of success, and is kind of fringe. Then I could see somebody getting voted ahead of him. But having Bill Belichick there and then just saying, well, I think the other guys should get in because they've been on the board longer, I don't buy it.
Yeah, longevity definitely is something I think that you want to consider because it's fair. You don't want a guy to get lost in because it happened. He should have been voted in 1975 and then wasn't, and now you forget about him. Like that definitely sucks. So, but it's Bill Belichick, as I said.
Yeah.
He's the Michael Jordan of coaching.
This wasn't the year for it.
The year to be eligible, you make him it's a unanimous decision. I don't even know why they would have voted. Oh, Bill Belichick's here. I guess just give him it. But anyways, that's been the biggest thing. Every place is covering that, so we had to.
Oh, and
football
so we
fans,
got
had
that,
to
and
say
then
it.
we also have to touch on
Adams Weenie.
Weenie,
Touch
but
it.
it's football season's essentially done. There's one football game left, and you have the Seattle Seahawks facing the ex-coach's team, the New England Patriots.
Yeah, and the
Again,
the worst thing about
Yeah.
the Super Bowl not only is football over, but just those little trips to be when it's a nice sunny day. Mind you, right now it's not a sunny day, but when it's a day that you're just like, man, I got a couple hours. I could just go down to the pub, grab a pint, and watch something that's on TV. I mean, all the sports are pretty much done now.
well, and it's nice. Football now is you got Monday, Sundays, and Thursdays, so it's like,
oh yeah,
yeah, I enjoy after a day of work going home and watching a Thursday night football game or a
Well,
Monday night football game or the Sunday night football game.
Even when there's a game on, there's a guy I know that when people are complaining about it in like these group chats, he's like, "You're not going to be complaining about this game 3 months from now when nothing's on."
That's
Yeah,
when the memes come up. I would do anything for one of those Thursday night games right now. But yeah, football season's done. We got one more game, the Super Bowl 60, which we will be live streaming. You sons of bitch. And I can't wait. We got one more. That's it. That's all we get. Because
Yeah,
the Pro Bowl's a joke now.
Did
so
you
not gonna watch that.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, Drake May has set NFL history being the first quarterback to win against 3 of the toughest defenses. He's had the hardest path towards making a Super Bowl. I'll read the stat.
What quarterback did he play against last week?
Well, I'm
Okay,
I'm just
defenses.
asking what quarterback.
Defenses.
Yeah, he scored 10 points.
So, and sorry, this is where I was going to go. I can't say Drake May is setting history because he's not really responsible really for those wins. His defense is.
Yeah.
But
That to me, that's just them trying to find something. I would have rather he could be the youngest quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl. I'll take that one because if he wins it somehow, it's a miracle. But you're gonna see what a real team does to him, and I might get clipped, but I just don't think they have a chance. And Drake May had it a gift wrap.
So Drake May has faced the toughest path to the NFL to the Super Bowl in NFL playoff history. Drake May is the first QB in NFL history to beat 3 top 5 defenses in the playoffs to get to the Super Bowl. Beat the number 5th ranked defense, the Chargers. Beat the number 2 ranked defense, the Broncos. Beat the number 1 ranked defense, the Texans. And then the Seahawks have a number 6 ranked defense.
Yeah.
Again.
But this time he's going to go against a team with an offense.
I know.
CJ Stroud, 4 interceptions, right? CJ Stroud, Stidham. And then the Herbert couldn't do anything because the offensive line sucked.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, they played against hard defenses, and that's the only reason there was close games. And all 3 games were pretty close. He won 10-7 in the AFC Championship game. Literally any other quarterback that was in the postseason wins that game.
Same with the CJ Stroud game.
Same with the CJ Stroud game.
Any other quarterback in the NFL on that defense on that game would have won.
I think CJ Stroud with the Broncos this weekend still would have beat the Patriots.
I'm trying to find a meme, and I think I shared it with you. I don't know because sometimes I'm just in that little stony haze at home.
Brent Packer guy has to bounce early, so I just
all
said
good.
bye to him.
Oh, BPG, much
you, bro.
love. Enjoy your evening. Make sure you like and subscribe. Okay,
Like and subscribe.
this is what I want to show you, Adam Bessie.
Hey,
Well,
Doxed him.
first and last name. I like it.
yeah, well,
Well, technically, if you doxed Dad, you doxed me too, you son of a bitch.
It's not much getting doxed.
No. We've already doxed. We've already all doxed ourselves.
We're doxedy boys.
okay. So you say he had the easiest path, or you didn't, but your Your boy did.
Hey, yo.
Oh, let me turn that off.
Nate Dogg's in the house.
Let's look back at the quarterbacks here that the Patriots had to face along the way.
Playoffs is what they would said. Not the. They had the easiest schedule, but they had the hardest playoff schedule apparently.
Playoff defense.
Are you
Yes,
looking
it
at
is.
these guys?
Yeah.
Yep. Justin Fields, Cam Ward.
That might be the hardest one. Whoever the that is.
Was that kid on a Netflix show? Joe Flacco.
Flacco might be the best one, actually.
Justin Fields
Justin
again.
Fields again. Richard, I think, or whatever from
I don't even who the f- is this?
from
He was
Ravens.
he was a backup Ravens quarterback.
Atlanta
Michael
backup.
Michael. No, that's not the
Oh,
backup.
Penix,
That's
well.
Penix. Yeah, could be.
Plays like a panic. Backup in Miami, and then CJ Stroud. So,
Fuck is
I
this
won't say
depressing looking son of a
Oh,
bitch?
and
And
then
then Stidham.
Stidham. So I don't know, man. I don't know. He definitely has a good football team that helps.
Oh yeah.
They have themselves a good defense.
I'm not defending. I'm not defending.
I'm
it.
worried. I'm worried we're going to show up here for the Super Bowl and that's going to be what gay for May jersey.
I'll have a shirt, t-shirt.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg, are you coming to the Super Bowl? I mean, this will be the first Super Bowl he doesn't come to. So
No, Nate's missed multiple. He hasn't watched multiple Super Bowls with us. He's hung out with us after.
right.
He hasn't been in studio for every single one.
Well, the ones that have the 49ers, he's not at.
So that's two of them. Two of the
Yeah.
three that we've watched.
So he's been on the other. He's been on the other ones.
2021, 2022, 2023, 2024.
I don't know. He was here last year,
I
wasn't he?
don't know.
I don't know. Anyways,
I
don't know.
Well, just to on that Super Bowl MVP odds here, Sam Darnold plus 125, Drake May plus 235. Who on this list do you think is your best? Like, obviously Sam Darnold.
yeah.
Everyone believes that Seahawks going to win, or Drake May. But of these other four dudes, who could possibly get it?
JSN.
Probably JSN.
Yeah. Or I mean Kenneth Walker if he ends up having. I mean it's
Well,
gonna
if you had to
it's hard
put- if you
it's hard to give running back that
If you had to put $10,000 of your life savings,
Sam
on
Darnold because I think the Seahawks are
Yeah,
going to
Sam
win.
Darnold is definitely the pick.
Yeah. He threw against the Rams over 330 yards. He looked,
No, but you can't pick the quarterbacks.
oh you can't.
JSN.
Yeah, then it'll be JSN.
He's taking the best odds.
So, okay, Kenneth Walker.
I'd go Rashid Shaheed. Fuck it.
With 10K?
Yeah.
10K.
Send it! If you hit it. See, I mean, and he has a chance. He could return a punt. He could return a kickoff and get a receiving touchdown.
Play. 3 for 120 and 2 touchdowns,
2 tuggies.
and they win 17 to whatever.
The
14?
are the two touchdowns. The 2 touchdowns would have to be return touchdowns because if they were passing, I still think they go to Darnold. So if Rashid could have a bunch of receiving yards and then
one
like,
is receiving touchdown, one is a punt return, and
or
then
what about like an end of round, like a jet sweep, and he takes it for 60 yards,
yeah, sure, okay.
and then a return. That's what you
Yeah.
need, and then like 90 receiving yards, just a big play, like a big third
120.
down, receiving yards.
Because he's got to do more than Sam Darnold.
Throw 100 down on it. You throw $100 down on Rashid Shaheed. That $2,800 payout. and
Hey, we'll talk.
Then you have something to cheer about.
I don't have betting setup. I have to go through.
Then you'll be cheering. Well, fuck. Maybe
I have to go through
can't.
I have to go through Ant.
I'm your broker. Maybe all of us will just throw $25 on Rashid Shaheed and see if it hits.
Or I think a nice fun parlay.
Actually,
Yeah, fun parlay. Something to cheer for.
Something to cheer for.
can you find out who was the last? Well, I guess did Saquon get the Super Bowl MVP or was it Jalen Hurts?
No, Hurts got it last year.
Who was the last
Hurts had a pretty good game.
Who was the last non-quarterback to get Super Bowl MVP?
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp got it that year?
Yep. Cooper Kupp was the last non-quarterback to get it.
Cooper Kupp, and then before him, Julian Edelman. So wide receivers are up there.
Have a chance.
Have a chance. Defense was Von Miller.
Whoa.
That was a good game. He balled out. That was the Cam
6
Newton.
tackles,
let-
2.5 sacks,
let
1
me-
pass defender.
Let me
played
just
really
read. Now Edelman's was because of his catch, by the way. But
Yeah.
he had 10 catches, 141 yards. Nothing.
I mean, that's
It's
still
a great game, but it's not a.
still pretty good.
It's not
Critical catch.
critical catch,
Yeah.
and maybe and Cooper Kupp 8 for 92 and 2 touchdowns.
You also don't know. Julian Edelman was also playing special teams. You don't know if he maybe had a big return that
He
game.
he may have, but I think a big part of it was that catch.
That iconic catch.
That iconic catch. But okay, cool. Well, I'm stoked for Super Bowl. More excited for the dip, as previously mentioned.
Got to send me a
And-
picture of your pan first before I confirm that the dip's going to be here.
Yeah, Ad confused me when he
find
said
that
that, and then I
fucking
was
pan.
like, really, I was waiting all day to see the picture too. to be
I
honest.
wonder if I
Garbaged it.
forgot it and returned it, or
No, not the
And
pan
what-
that someone gave you. I want your favorite.
oh, my
pan.
favorite pan.
Oh, I thought
It's
he was-
nothing special.
I thought
absolutely.
I thought he was talking about the one that was gifted. Now I
No.
want to see both.
No, I want to. Yeah, wait, hey, if you got both, you got both. I want to see the one.
I'll show you my favorite. It's.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the make of it is, and
That's
the
okay.
handle's a little rattly, but
I like it.
it's
It's
know how to
weighted
cook them.
perfectly.
I just know how to cook with it.
You do this when eggs are on it.
Yeah.
The eggs don't fall off. You whisk the
Hey.
eggs in the air.
I do this when I walk up and make my eggs. Explosions,
Yeah.
lightning.
I don't have a favorite pan. I have a favorite flipper though. Like I don't like making eggs if I don't have my flipper.
You got a flipper.
I got a
Well,
flipper.
that's important because you need to make sure that you get the muscle memory for
Yeah.
that flip, for
Yeah.
that perfect flip.
Speaking of pan, before we move on,
Yep.
I have Tay got me a very nice stainless steel pan for Christmas one year.
You scratched it.
No, I love it. Not scratched. The only reason I don't like making eggs on it is because it's a process to clean after. It's a process to clean. When you got like this, we have this cheap little one that I might have paid for $10 for. You get the eggs on it. It's easy to clean.
Oh yeah,
Is it?
That's a
beca-
stainless steel one's sweet.
that's
You-
the same thing with maybe mine too.
do you not use like butter or?
Oh yeah, load it up.
Okay.
But stainless steel, it just cook. It's so hot.
You know what it?
Great pan though.
Is it so that it's hot? I thought maybe it's because it's the stuff you put on it. If it's cold,
That might be what it is.
then it like sticks and does weird. So you got to kind of leave
With-
stuff out.
yeah, you got.
yeah.
Yeah.
For that. With the old pans, they don't give a. Come in cold, bro. Come in cold. The
Do you-
water's warm.
Do you subscribe to the non-stick stuff where it's like every time you use a non-stick, you're getting particles of non-stick and Teflon in your stomach?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might, but it saves me 5 minutes.
Yeah,
of
but if-
cleaning.
Here's the thing. Anything
do
I
it
read
too.
about, we get particle like screech. You get liquor
Oh,
in
yeah.
your body when you drink that.
Yeah, which is probably way worse than
Drip.
any Teflon.
You get paint chips when you're shotgun.
I definitely would try not to drink a lot of
Paint
bottled
chips?
water, but guess what? In all of these cans, when we made out all of them, they all have like a plastic liner on the inside too, so you can't escape it.
can't
We just got to
escape
live
it.
our lives.
Live our lives.
We're living
Hey,
longer
well-
than they did 50 years ago.
Hey, welcome to home cooking chat plus home feeling chat.
Good
Home
one.
cook-
No, it's
Couldn't come up with
it's
the other
Oh, what did you call it?
one. Home feeling.
Home feeling chat.
it's survivors
dig
or what are they called? When people build like shelters for the end of days.
Preppers.
Oh,
Preppers. We're
yeah,
preppers.
we're
It's
prepper.
prepper camp.
Age is kind of age. If you're out there, you're kind of a prepper.
Well, age is also like it's just the preparation. Like it's just his nature.
Yeah.
Be ready for anything. Okay. Well, hey guys, the real big thing here for the Cowboys coming up, and we want to jump into mock draft, and I love seeing people doing mock drafts, but we're just not there yet.
We're not there yet.
The first step needs to be the free agency, and I will shout out our boy the Lando Show. Been doing a lot of content about how he's enjoying the change of the culture. Am I smoking my opium? Never quit it. Okay, never quit it.
I don't even smoke it. I'm just full on hooked up to it.
Exactly. It's
Well,
direct. It's like
Intravenous,
Bane.
intravenous, baby.
I'm like Bane
With the hopium.
with the opium.
But I mean, I think it's more palpable now because like even with Stephen Jones's press conference today, and they're talking about the recent hire with Christian Parker, and you hear him talking about it, it's like, oh, this is almost like new territory for them. It's a young guy. Shoddy probably led the charge in this. He's saying, I'm learning stuff about defense I never even knew. It's like, okay,
Who said that? Stephen Jones?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be saying that out loud,
Yeah.
dude.
something like that. It was
That
something
wouldn't be that, son. Shut the fuck up.
something along the lines of that.
Maybe
So
don't tell people that. I mean, they're salesmen, the Jones family.
100%,
So
as they should be.
what did we hear? I mean, we were drinking the Matt Eberflus Kool-Aid when he got hired. We were drinking the Zimmer Kool-Aid when he was hired. The Dan Quinn Kool-Aid was worth the squeeze or drink.
Yeah, but what about this? What about this Christian Parker? We haven't even actually talked about.
I'm
thoughts on
drinking.
this.
I'm drinking the
I'm drinking
Christian
the-
Parker.
I'm
Oh, I am totally, but it could also completely backfire. But right now, yeah, I like that they're going in opposite direction of what they've done the last 3 hires.
If the option was Christian Parker or Gannon, I'm glad they went in the direction they did.
Why, you
If
don't-
they
you-
signed Gannon,
You
I
hate
would have.
explosions, hey?
I can't see him bringing a room of guys together.
Yeah.
Ron Riviera, Rex Ryan, like those.
No,
were
I'm glad those didn't happen. But
Funny thing is, Gannon went to Green Bay, right?
yeah.
So guess who's he's got Micah
Micah.
Parsons.
Oh
You think-
yeah.
You think Mike is gonna? Oh man, come on! What are you doing? Like I can just see Micah not
You're dumb.
getting along with him. But I brought up Lando because this is in line with what we're talking about, the change here. You can go ahead and read his little spiel. I'm not going to read it though for you because we're just going to listen and then we're going to reply, and so be it.
Popular to say that as long as Jerry Jones is alive, nothing will ever change. But that's wrong, because it's already changed. It's already happening. All you have to do is walk with me. Locked inside
Lando's a conspiracy theorist.
So
You
who?
can tell.
Yeah.
So who killed who?
Yeah, yeah.
a dang icebox for 3 days, man. This is my first time I've had a minute to decompress and take a breath to come in here and record for y'all. And it's not me pounding my chest. It's just me saying, guys, all you have to do is just join me on this journey. I will do the best that I can to creatively convey the sports below the surface truth for the true fan. You guys deserve that. I was you. I am you. 95,000 people across 5 different social media platforms can't be wrong. Do I feel like it should be 10 times that? Yes. And one day it will be soon, because I'm not going anywhere. But I'm here on behalf of you, because I am you. I just want the truth, that's it. And right now, this latest evidence stacked on top of the master list.
Wait for it.
Proves that it's different. Different doesn't mean CCGs and SBs next year. It does nothing as far as changing the outcome of what's to come relative to trophies. This may not matter at all, but it matters to me and it matters to you because for the first time in way too long, it's finally different. If you can go back 10 months and find the stuff that we've been predicting and writing about, telling you, dang, Shotty really is changing this thing. Myself, Vach Lombardi, and Lou Takes, we stood alone
In camp, and we're
right
in there
before
too.
Tyler Booker was selected at 12 overall
And
against
Batman.
an army of people who were convinced that offensive line could not possibly in play. But it was, because our process hasn't changed. All we're doing is honestly evaluating and creatively conveying the truth of what's happening. Any other questions that you may have, anything that's confusing, leave those questions in the comments so that I can review.
Okay.
So yeah, he didn't really say anything about what he was kind of talking about.
Culture
there.
change.
No, sorry, but it's more in this.
But he has 95,000 followers over 5 platforms. I did get that.
That's great.
It's almost at the 100K mark.
What I
Yeah.
thought this
Well
one
done.
was just talking about how we haven't really heard a lot of Jerry Jones talking as
Yeah.
much as he was.
It's because he might,
And it might just be
Maybe.
because it's off season. Absolutely.
Maybe he's
maybe old Father Time's catching
well,
up.
and you have Stephen Jones doing his classics.
Well, point being, it's off season. I'm smoking the hopium. That things are different.
Smoking.
And in fact, I'm just going to hang on to that for the off season until pretty
And we're-
much we snap the ball in September.
Yeah, we're a month away, just over a month away from free agency, but I believe it starts March.
March 9th.
They can start fiddling
March
a little.
9th to 11th, and then probably about a week before that, we'll start to hear.
They can start touching the pie a little bit.
Well, look, if you say the date's 11, but you can start talking March 9th to 11th. Well, they're probably talking March 1st.
Yeah.
Really. So we're going to start to hear some bubblings in a month, roughly, about who's going to be going where, or at least who is interested in willing to make a big offer. Because you got to think, before that talking period opens on March 9th, you're going to get all your ducks in a row. And be like,
Is it
okay,
March
we're
9th
going
or
to
March 11th?
the free agency begins on March 11th, but you're
But you can-
allowed to
okay.
talk and you could sign guys technically. I mean, until the paper's signed, it's not official, but you can have verbal confirmation from guys that they're going to sign this thing.
I mean, step one, signing. Like, when was the last time the Cowboys brought in a young defensive coordinator? I think the only other time that they maybe brought in somebody who wasn't proven
It's
in
like
that area was Kellen Moore.
1989.
No, Kellen Moore, I'm talking like
you said defense.
No, I know, but I'm saying on the offensive side, Kellen Moore, they kind of brought him in with no prior experience.
Yeah,
right?
but they brought him in because they knew he was going to do what they wanted. And you know what I mean? Like, I still
came-
didn't count that.
They probably said, "Hey, look, I just need you to come in here, salt a couple burgers, salt
Kiss the
some
knee,
fries,
bend the knee.
for 365 days.
Kiss it.
Crack him if you got
Kiss
him.
it. Crack him if you got him. Actually, 6 months.
You're just holding his hand out like this. Kiss it.
Was Kellen there with Garrett or was Kellen there with Mike?
Kiss it.
Mike.
Both.
Big Mike. Both, yeah. Okay, so
He was, he was a quarterback. For Jason Garrett.
Sure. Well, as a coach. But here, so let's go ahead and let's look at the NFL rankings. We have the ESPN top 50 available players. There's a bunch of different lists. I also brought up Underdog's list because they have offense and it's not as pretty.
Underdog
but
fantasy sports.
They have offense and defense, and they have it broken down by position groups with just a little bit of notes here. I'm just giving you a little example.
Give us a little tasty.
So this is also just a fun list to go in. So I'm not sure how you guys want to do it. We could roll through maybe the top 10 and just kind of give a quick word.
Sure.
And then if we want to look at specific player groups, we can hop over to the Underdog and just kind of, it'll give us a little bit of a visual representation. A lot of these guys too, they could be re-signed to their team and not even hit free agency. So we're just having fun with it.
Yeah, it's speculative right
Who
now.
who are my question to both of you though, as we're speculationally going through this list? Come walk with me here. Who are you targeting? Is there a position group that you're kind of looking to shop in free agency?
I think there's a lot of value in linebackers out there.
Cornerback also.
Cornerback, there's a lot of guys who I would do this. I wouldn't be mad about Cowboys signing in free agency a linebacker and a cornerback, and then still going after those guys with your first two picks
Totally.
in the draft.
Because neither is proven. Like even getting a guy that's a hot free agent doesn't guarantee he's going to work out for the team. It gives you a lot better of a chance.
Yeah.
Like if you get one of the top free agents, of course, there's a very good chance that you then don't need to draft that position.
Right.
But when you have such depth at cornerback and linebacker and safety like the Cowboys had this year, I think you could do both for sure. But I like the fact going for certain positions and then going strictly BPA no matter what the position is. Like if I don't even BPA by position, I'd rather like if you kind of have some holes fixed with free agency. And
You're talking about the draft?
Yeah, the draft. And then you just take the best player.
Take the best
that's
player,
there.
absolutely.
At 12, you just take whoever the best player is on the Cowboys board. I don't want them to be like, well, we have there's three guys that are better than this dude that we're about to take, but we need a linebacker or we need a cornerback, so we're going to reach on that.
Unless it's within your, say, depending on where you're picking, within like 2 to 5 picks of what you would have had.
Like at pick 20, especially like at 12, there's going to be
12,
probably multiple positions that are good.
12, I think you just got to take BPA. And maybe if you have a guy above Sonny Styles or Monsoon Delani.
Monsieur Delani.
Delane.
It's Delani.
Let's say one of those guys is available, but they're one down from the guy you would pick. I could see you saying, well, this is a higher position need, so you take them. But in that case, they're BPA 1A and 1B, basically. The only thing that could happen is there could be a slide of an edge rusher, and I could see Cowboys taking it because edges are just
that's fine.
Pivotal. I'm not mad at it. We're going to hear a lot, and I might be mad at the day, but if he ends up being a 10-plus sack type of player,
we'll
awesome.
Pop champagne.
Yeah.
At 2026 NFL free agency ranking top 50 players, quarterbacks available. We're just going to see the top 10 and see if there's anybody on this list that we would really like.
You guys both didn't like Hendrickson. I actually wouldn't mind us signing Trey Hendrickson as an edge.
It's just
you guys. I was going to say that edge is a position group. I would probably.
Why do you want to sign him? And I'm not arguing. I'm just going to say you tell me why you want to sign him, and then I'll tell you why I am hesitant.
Well, you already told me you're hesitant because he's older and he's going to cost more, right?
I didn't ask that question.
And he came on as an injury.
See this guy over here? Yeah, that is the injury, and he's just a little bit older. So I'd be not really willing to pay $30 million a year for him.
Right. Again, I don't know how much we would take from him in this scenario when you're looking at it. It's like, why didn't we just keep Micah if we're going to go after Trey Hendrickson?
He's estimated to be $30 million. He's an
Yeah.
edge. He's like in that upper echelons. I think
Well,
even
yeah, they're saying he's the top.
he's
He's
the
gonna
number one free agent.
He's gonna get some money.
So would you pay $30 million a year for him? Plus,
Cowboys have 80. I don't know. We'll see when we do our big board. But yeah, I would
okay.
be looking at a guy like Trey Hendrickson, and then I don't have to focus on getting someone in that position. We have Donovan Izaraku, who's coming up. Obviously, there's a couple of other guys in the draft that you could possibly get, but like we already talked about, they're not proven factors. I think edge is still an area that we need to address. And having him on the line with Quinnen Williams and Kenny Clark and Osa, and whether or not you re-sign Jadeveon and Clowney, I think that's a solid line.
He had 4 sacks last year.
He barely. How many games did he play? All games?
That's even scarier to me.
7 games.
He played 7 games, 4 sacks, and he's going to be 32
Yeah.
by the time the season starts.
Now, in 2024, you decide if this matters. 17.5 sacks, 65 pressures. So he can get at it. But if you're only going to get 7 games out of him, I don't want to pay $30 million.
Yeah.
How mad would you have been if the Cowboys got, because when they were talking about him traded for him last year, and then he ended up getting 4 sacks.
Yeah, it would have been terrible on it.
Anyways,
Depends when
Trey
those sacks
Hendrickson. I mean, he's going to be lots of talk, and we're trying to get younger. I think as the Cowboys.
I do agree on that.
Just because you get him in free agency doesn't mean you don't have to draft. He's 31,
Sure.
and you don't really have a second fiddle.
Yep.
Like, yeah, you have Ezeraku, but he had 2 sacks last year.
If Hendrickson was, if he said, "Yeah, I'll come and play because I want to play for the Cowboys for $20 million," I'm a little bit more interested in that because it gives you it frees up potentially 1.5, almost 2 players that you could go sign on other needs. It's just too much to invest.
With how old he is, he's trying to get his last big contract.
George Pickens III, aka GP3.
I think we can just skid by this one because we're all pretty heavily saying yes to it.
Basically, his contract, if you were, depending on how you shuffle the money, could be anywhere between 22 to I think $24 million on a long-term deal, 4 to 5 years, and then on the franchise tag, it would be $28 million. So he's a high price to pay, but you do it. Tyler Linderbaum.
Nope.
Center, we don't need it.
Don't need it.
Center.
We already have a white center.
Makes
His
it
name's
easy.
Cooper Beebs.
Daniel Jones, all I want to, obviously we're not interested. Where do you think he ends up?
Somewhere where he can sit next year. He tore his Achilles in week 14, so he ain't starting anywhere. He's gonna.
I was going to say
He's going to be a playoff pickup, I bet.
a playoff pickup, or he might have a chance to.
He's going to the Browns. Bet you he's going to go to the Browns.
He's gonna go somewhere. I mean, he could even sit and wait for a team, kind of like Phillip Rivers did a little bit.
That would probably be the best because he's going to be out for that whole year anyways and come in around week 12, 13, or like be ready.
I feel bad for him because he started the season off so good, and then it just a little bit of a nosedive, capped off with a torn Achilles.
Yeah.
And you can say that now that he's not in our division, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck. Jalen Phillips, edge. Now this guy
This is your edge guy.
This is a guy who I would be interested in paying $30 million for. 27 years old. He's huge, 6'5".
Does have injury history.
Does have an injury history. The amount of pressures he puts on players compared to other edges is insane. It's almost double the amount of pressures. Like, the guy's a fucking menace.
Plus, he's coming. I mean, Christian Parker, our new DC, will have familiarity with Jalen Phillips, so there's a chance that maybe they target him in FA.
Let me just look because I have some stats here.
Only 3 sacks on the season.
Only 3 sacks, but no, I think he got 5 sacks. Well, I was looking at PFF, and they do calculate sacks a little differently. I don't know how.
Maybe they have,
but
maybe they have the playoff game.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was, dude. So maybe this is a little skewed too, but take it for what you will. Jadeveon Clowney, let me sort this so I can tell you quickly. Jadeveon Clowney had 40 pressures. Joey Bosa 47. He was the number 2 guy. Joey Bosa. The number 1 guy, Jalen Phillips, had 73 quarterback pressures, significantly higher than anyone else. Nearly double, if I'm just trying to make an argument. Just saying, again, I don't know about paying $30 million for an edge at this point.
Yeah, he did.
I
have
would
five.
rather
He had 5 sacks. He had 3 for Miami, 2 for Philly.
Right, okay. I would rather take that money, if we're making an argument, take that money and go get other guys and then just take our first round 12th pick and get the best edge then.
Yeah, I'm fine with edge in free agency, but I don't think I want one of the top tier.
Yeah. Very true.
Unfortunately.
Alex Pierce would be really interesting at number 6 here. Played with the Colts. He's a big boy, and he can stretch the field. So I think he could fit in with the Dallas Cowboys if
we don't re-sign Pickens.
If GP3 said no, I want to go somewhere else.
I want to get paid $33 million a year.
Yeah, what a dummy. So I think Alex Pierce would be the next guy that you'd be interesting. He's going to be a hot commodity though, and he's going to probably get 25 to 28 million because wide receivers are so highly touted, and he had a great season.
The reality of the situation with Pickens is they franchise tag him. Maybe let's say he wants to sit out or whatever, then they have the ability to still trade him for picks. So that's the worst case scenario for us, is that we franchise tag him. He doesn't want to do anything, and then we trade him for a second and a third.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
For next year.
Brees Hall,
that'd be awful.
Brees Hall at 7, running back. This is a guy who's been talked about coming to the Cowboys, and
Lots. You've always heard Brees Hall when trade talks were happening during the season, even with Javonte Williams doing what he did, that people were saying bring Brees Hall in to be that 1-2 punch.
yeah,
I don't think they're signing 2 running backs in free agency though.
Well, we don't know that they would even sign Javonte Williams yet.
Right.
So if it's up to Williams and Hall, we already know what he did. He produced. And with Hall, he is probably going to command the highest amount of money. So we're talking $15 million a year at a high side.
If the players on your team, like Javonte Williams is on our team, he's a free agent. Can they talk and extend him now, or they have to still wait till the 11th?
No, they could extend him right now.
Yeah. So okay. So the way that
everyone's still technically
the way that
on
they're
team.
talking, the way that you hear them talking,
They're already working with.
They're working with his team to make a deal. So I think Javonte Williams isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
The way that they talk about Pickens, though, is far different than the way that they're talking about Javonte.
How so?
Well, they're saying, yeah, well, you know what, there's a lot to think about, and we have
because one's going to probably be 7 million and one's going to be
totally
the high 20s.
and one's with, I don't know who Javonte Williams' agent is, but obviously the whatever David Maggioletta's company, they don't really have good track records with at the last conversations. Okay, so Brees Hall, are you going to take him over Javonte? Probably not.
No.
I'd still take Javonte over Brees Hall. I'd rather take the devil we know than the devil we don't.
Exactly. You saw Javonte in this offense, and he was great.
Yeah.
And the offensive line's going to be better. Him in the system for another year will be better.
Hey, Brees Hall could be much better, but I take what I know in Javonte. Plus, Javante's only 27 or younger, something like that.
I think he's 25 also.
Yeah, he's a young gun. I don't know if he's on this list. Next up, we have Rasheed Walker. It'd be very interesting, offensive tackle from Green Bay Packers. It would be interesting if Cowboys went and got a tackle, because you could cut, and part of the process of freeing up cap space is releasing Steele, but then that OT needs to be a right tackle, or you got to shuffle the offensive line. I don't love that idea at the end of the day, unless one of these guys actually, I'll just say these next 3. Rasheed Walker, Odafe Owe edge, and then Braden Smith, offensive tackle from the Colts. So you got 2 offensive tackles and another edge available in the top 10. Me, eh?
No. I mean, I still again, not going for the top guys. Odafe Owe, I would be looking at, depending on what his deal looks like. 27 years old, so he has the experience.
Sorry. Is there anyone? So that's the top 10, ending with Braden Smith here. Is there anyone specifically that you wanted to look at that on this list?
I'm just trying to find out if either of these tackles are right tackles or not.
Well, would you take a right tackle or a left tackle?
Right.
If one of these guys were right tackles, I'd be into it. Actually, I have that information, Anthem.
But what happens if you take one of these guys as a left tackle and kick Guyton over to the right?
That's true. You could also do that.
Because left tackle.
Yeah, I guess that leaves it open.
Or
You could. I wouldn't even mind bringing a guy in to be left tackle.
Well, that's what Ad's saying. So you bring in either of these guys. So I don't hate either of those options.
Guyton just.
And then you kick him to the right side. Can't be any worse than Steele.
If you take a tackle, you got to get rid of Steele. That's
what I'm banking
Yeah.
on.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
if you take any of these guys, so realistically, either of these tackles I think are in play.
Oops. Okay, well, that's the top 10. Is there anyone?
Yeah, show me number
specific-
11.
Well, number 11 is not.
Oh, I would definitely take
John
Franklin Myers.
Is there anyone specifically? Alante Taylor at 12.
Well, it was funny
Quay
that
Walker
there,
at 13.
it was funny
Quay
there was
Walker.
no cornerbacks or linebackers in the top 10.
No, let me just pop over quickly, and we'll look at 3 position groups: cornerbacks, safeties, and linebackers. And we can look at other position groups too, just real quick, because after this, we're going to go in and play a little can-fan game. But I just want... Oops, that's offense.
CanFan GM.
Can-fan
It's a new
GM.
app coming out on the Apple Store.
So these are the edge rushers, which we don't care about.
Am I laughing?
Don't you ever fake laugh at my again. You either
Okay.
silent or
Can't
you
do it.
laugh from the belly.
No, man. I'm fighting some demons right now.
Are you? Are you sick?
I'm getting there. I can feel it.
Really?
From?
I don't know. Riker's been sick the last week, so I
Curse.
think I'm getting it.
It's the
We'll see,
curse.
though.
Lindsay breaks her arm.
Stephen White
get
says
sick?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stephen White says Walker and Walker. He's saying that Walker, the lineman, is a left tackle.
Yes, we walk.
Yeah, and
Chill,
then he
bro.
was also saying Quay Walker for the linebacker. The two.
Totally, which we've all talked about Quay a little bit.
Well, here is the
And he
list.
talked about how much he hates Quay Walker.
No, you just had such a hard on that you think I hate him. Actually, I'm not into him, but anyways, here is the list from Underdog on the top NFL free agent linebacker rankings for 2026. And I just wanted you to take it in. If you see something you like, speak about them. I think Devin Lloyd and Devin Bush, I'm down with either of the Devin boys.
Crack
Crack
me,
if you got them. Devin Lloyd, second team All-Pro, better coverage skills, years old. Devin Bush, 125 tackles, thumper. Don't know what that means, but I bet you it's in the bedroom. 2 pick sixes,
And he's got the last name Bush.
and Bush,
Get some good sound bites for that.
late breakout. He's 28 years old. So both those guys
Still
fit
good.
fit
Prime.
into a 3-year window.
Yep. You still got them prime.
Still got him in the end of the prime.
I'm surprised Nakobe Dean's is high up on this list as
Me too.
I'm surprised he's ahead of Alex Singleton, Quay Walker, even DeMario Davis, to be honest. And it might just be because he is relatively young still.
I think he's maybe one of the younger guys on this list, or at least in that top. He's like 25.
Yeah, he's because he got drafted the year Ad and I were in Vegas with the 2022 draft.
Well, anyways, he'd
He'd be around
he's
there.
a young bat.
Yeah, he'd be mid-20s.
Young
for sure.
boy. If you were looking to increase your pass rush, Caden Ellis is a good choice. 31 years old. He does that. He can still tackle, but his pass rush is kind of where he accelerates in the game. So that's another cool guy. And Leo Chenell is another dude I looked at. Chenell from Kansas City I think only had like maybe 50% of the snaps of what Bobby Wagner had, or like guys who started like 400 instead of 800 or 1,000, whatever. But really good stats and really good rates of engagement in a game.
How about Christian Roseboom from Carolina? 133 tackles and 125 tackles in the last 2 seasons.
Only 29, so
Only
he's not even
29,
30.
and he's an undrafted free agent. Like, that's putting up over 125 tackles in back-to-back seasons. The Cowboys need somebody
Who can just
who
get in there.
who can just make tackles.
And that more shows you he's just not afraid to get in there and fuck up Barnes. Maybe he's got a 20% missed tackle rate, but if you're still tackling 133
You're
times,
there.
you're getting there. So yeah, no, that's the LB rankings. I mean, just take it in. Adam, what do they say about your Quay Walker?
Yeah, it's not good.
Rare athlete, 2 boom bust, ex-first rounder, 26 years old.
Young, which is
Young.
good, so still could work on it,
So-
and he's an athlete.
Well, and he's going to look at it. He's like, okay, am I going to learn from someone like Christian Parker, a young DC, or am I going to have to sit here and learn from Gannon?
We don't want, I hate to say it, a guy that's boom or bust
I know.
and a rare athlete. Our defense isn't made for that guy. We don't have the other supporting
I'm
pieces.
the 2 people, and I know this might go against the grain, but I actually, for a linebacker, I'm I don't mind going a little bit older. I don't mind that veteran. I don't mind that. You look at Singleton, who's Canadian, so that's also a little bit of a.
I just checked.
a
Wasn't
pepper.
born in Canada though.
What is
He's born in California.
whatever? He's
But he
still
might have
Canadian.
One of his
Canadian.
parents. One of his parents is probably Canadian.
Okay, cool.
got blood.
He's half Canades.
He's still a half blood.
Half.
Fucking muggle.
Yeah.
He's half can.
The other one right there
Half
is
can.
Alex Anzalone, tackle machine for Detroit, 31-year-old.
I liked him.
31-year-old culture setter.
From
So
from Detroit. He is good. You watch a Lions game and he was always in there mucking about.
Dare I say, if the Cowboys signed any guys from this list, and that wasn't the end, that wasn't dust your hands, that's good. Oh, we're done with linebackers now. I wouldn't be angry if the Cowboys went after any of these guys in free agency.
Totally.
As long as it wasn't like, oh, well, we signed Quay Walker. Guess our linebackers
Yeah,
are
now we
short
don't
up.
have to draft it. And Demario Davis, 36, is a little bit old, but 143 tackles. Again,
anybody who is in that position that it says anything about tackling is who we would want to target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone over 125 tackles,
Yeah.
I'm fine with the team getting.
Well, what about
It's like
gonna
a huge
help.
amount of
It's gonna help.
tackles.
Caden Ellis, 31 years old, 3 straight 100-plus tackle seasons?
That's
So-
what, that's that's
So
the dude I mentioned.
would you not go for him then if he's not 125?
I mean, he's still at over
He's
100,
not-
100 tackles
Yeah.
Compared to all these guys,
with some pass rush juice.
compared to all these guys,
Whatever that means, right? Some pass rush juice.
Guys I wouldn't take, I'll make it easy. Guys I wouldn't take, probably.
Quay Walker.
I mean, I probably wouldn't. Honestly, Quay Walker and Bobby Wagner might be the only two guys that I wouldn't.
but you take Demario Davis.
I still would, yeah. I mean, for the right price, fuck it.
I'd take Bobby Wagner.
Yeah. He's got the wheels got to come
For a
off.
one,
Just
for
for
a
what
1 year?
Just for what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, go down one more.
You just
though.
need to grease the wheel
No,
one more time.
Then we're gonna
Look,
get lost in the
look,
weeds.
look, I was just say, well, look who the next person is.
Quincy Williams.
Would you take would you take Big Bro instead?
He was benched by New York.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. He's 29 too. The list is actually in a pretty good order. Sans, Nakobe Dean, Ellis.
But I'd still
And
take
Chanel,
Nakobe
maybe.
Dean, though.
I would take he's not going to be expensive.
I wanted the Cowboys to draft him, so I'd be fine with him jumping ship.
If you had to pick one guy, and that was the only person who would be added to the linebacker core this season, no draft pick, no other linebackers, who would you want to add on the team?
I think I'm going Christian Roseboom
Okay.
or Alex Anzalone. Those are my two.
Yeah, I'm going
Big tackle guys?
I'm going Alex Anzalone.
I'll go Devin Lloyd.
Who is a beast.
Yeah,
I mean, in that case, either way, guys, you put any one of these linebackers starting on the field, Cowboys linebackers is better.
If the Cowboys take any of these 11 guys, even if it is Quay Walker, the defense got better.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, I know Devin Bush is only one season with 125, but
He still
In a
makes
late
the
breakup,
team,
but-
he still makes the team better.
yeah, 28. So he's 28.
Okay,
years
let's
old.
get a cornerback or safety here.
Cornerback rankings, I got this big stupid photo in the middle.
What are these charts called?
Scatter charts.
Is that actually what it's called?
scat chart.
It does look
Uh,
like a scat chart for
But
sure.
you can see Dean is like out of control awesome on this chart here. Take it for what you will. But the cornerbacks, there's a lot of good ones. Jalen Watson from Kansas City, Jamal Dean from Tampa Bay. I'm just going to read up to 5. Tariq Woolen from Seattle, James Pierre from Pittsburgh, and Alontae Taylor from New Orleans. And then a bunch. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, you got
Stop.
to stop at 6.
Nashawn Wright from Chicago. And in my research, Nashawn Wright is the highest potential AAV of up to $17 million a season.
Well, yeah,
Cornerbacks are inflated
he got a steal.
position group.
The Bears had a steal with him last year with his contract.
And he's 6'4". He's
Yeah, Cowboys
And
drafted him in the 4th round for a reason.
when he played with the Cowboys, we really liked him.
Yep.
He just was behind a couple ballers.
Hey, he just needed time. He just needed time.
We had him on his rookie, right? So
Yeah, he had him first 4 rookie. He played for the Cowboys, then he played 1 year for Minnesota, and then Chicago.
another option when we're looking at cornerbacks too is finding that slot major guy here, like a Roger McCreary, because now you've got you're able to say, okay, Bland, you're just a cornerback. You're not going to have to try to run into this nose CB or whatever they're calling it position. So
Nickel. What did you say?
Well, when they run the cornerback in for the slot
right.
corner.
Co-
There it is.
Kobe Durant. That's like he wasn't too bad with on the Rams. Tiny but fast off coverage specialist on the outside.
A lot of these guys, it seems like their size isn't great, except for where they call out Nashawn Wright. And I don't know if it's a great. There are from say 6 up. All of those guys, I think, would be really 6 up here. All of those guys would be really good options for the Cowboys to take.
And apparently our DC doesn't really. He's not a size boy for secondary.
Well, I like the slot major, Lontae Taylor or Roger McCreary. Give me either of those guys. I'd rather the Cowboys go slot corner.
Yep.
And then try to draft maybe with the 12th or 20, one of the better CBs.
The reason
to play outside.
Yeah, and the reason I agree with that is because when you look at like the breakdown of quality, like if you have a quality slot corner, it boosts your ability to cover teams way better than when
they have to stick to the outside.
Yeah.
Regardless
they
of
have
his
to throw to the outside, essentially.
Regardless of his stupid penalty, number 3, Tariq Woolen.
Yeah, he's a dog.
I liked him. We liked him.
If you look at him where he's in the chart, he's like right in that center. So he's like he has the he's
here.
kind of like center right or whatever.
you want to be up in this. If you're in here, you're
which
exceeding.
Nashawn Wright's kind of slacking down there, bottom left.
Yeah, I
Well,
know. But
Nashawn Wright.
his numbers, how
Nashawn
he
Wright's
plays
Nashawn Wright's an Al Harris guy. Like he plays the way that like Al Harris makes those secondaries do magical things.
Well, I wonder if Diggs would have been down here too
Totally.
in his 11 interception season.
Yeah, maybe.
Because like you look at his
Give up
stats
some
here,
yards.
5 interceptions, 11 PDs, and 2 forced fumbles. Like
But then also coverage bust. That's why he's down there.
As I say,
figure out a playbook.
That's Al Harris's prototypical secondary.
And Trevon Diggs is on the list.
Yeah.
At 12.
Well, of course. I mean,
He's going to be on somewhere.
this is the last year that people will start to, still think about his 11 interceptions.
It's just funny. It's ACL, then knee. I don't mean it's funny, but all he has is ACL, then knee cartilage surgery, released 2 times.
That is funny. No, it is. That is funny. That when everybody else is like explosive, breakout, like slot major, and then Trevon Diggs, ACL, then knee injury, cartilage release.
Well, even this Jack Jones, who's listed below him, small outside CB, fights first run, fiery character, penalties.
Like that's a lot better, like sounding than ACL, then knee cartilage surgery released twice.
But I just think this is the last year that his 11 interception season
he needs a bounce back next year. Someone's
gonna
get
gonna
get him on a flyer, 1-year deal flyer, and he's gonna have a good. Hey, wouldn't be surprised if Chicago picks him.
True.
Diggs can go sign,
or that he might just go there. Like maybe he wants to go back with Al Harris, where he had his best seasons.
Yeah, well, 1 year, kind of $3 to $5 million deal, bounce back, go in there.
He ain't hurting for money. He got all that Cowboys, Chad,
and some safeties here, guys.
Okay, yeah, let's look at this.
Cameron Curl, someone who I just love his name, Cameron Curl. It's kind of like superhero-ish. Free safety. And that's the other thing that you have to look at with safeties. There's guys who are free safeties and there are guys who are strong safeties. And I believe, if I'm correct, even though I'm seeing a multiple FSs here, free safeties are much more harder to come by.
We want a free safety.
Blankenship.
We want a free safety. There you go.
The Cowboys want a free safety.
A Blankenship seems like he's going to be the probably the closest guy that we're gonna get.
Especially bringing in Christian Parker.
Yeah,
and he worked with him.
He's an undrafted free agent. He's a free safety. Big tackler, which Ant's got a boner for just a second ago, and he's only 27.
Well, and so the guys I'm liking, Brian Cook, Reed Blankenship, and the only reason I don't like Kevin Byard is because he's 33. But still, free safety, 7 inch, led NFL good eyes, freestyle plays. Like we need a hitting, playmaking, free safety. Yeah, the Cowboys have been without that.
And safety is another position that has an inflated price. So these. Even if you're going to go get just a jag, it's like a $10 million a year contract. You're not going to get those $6 or $8 million.
Let's just hope the draft gods kiss the Cowboys and Caleb Downs falls to 12.
No,
you run to that podium if he's there.
And you can
Jerry's
still,
run-
and you can
Jerry's
still pick up
running
one
up.
of these
Yeah,
guys,
Jerry.
and you can still pick up one of these
Well,
guys.
then you'd go strong safety if he drafted Caleb Downs.
It's like
yeah,
in
but the question is, are we going to try to secure? I mean, so if they end up, let's say, going for, let's say, a free safety, then they think they're not going to get Downs, and
I don't think Downs gets to 12, but I'm just hoping. Say you did sign one of these free safeties and Downs is still there, you still take them.
Oh, yeah.
you just
100%.
there's
make
two
one.
safeties can be on the field.
Yeah,
know
you
what
just
I mean?
one of you is now playing strong safety.
100%. Cameron Curl, trusted free safety, cover 2-4, 79 solo tackles, led straight safeties.
So he has
27.
as many he has
Yeah.
more solo tackles
Yes.
than
Yes.
than
He has more
Kenneth-
solo tackles than Kenneth Murray has
combined
total tackles.
combined tackles.
And that's why linebacker is a problem.
Okay, so Nick Cross would be another one if you're looking at a strong safety, third in solo tackles, blitzer athlete, 25 years old.
Yeah,
he's
ooh,
young.
that- young guns.
That age
Got
jacks
him.
me off and jacks me on. Yeah, Kevin Byard, I would take him if you got him for a nice 1 or 2 year deal, just because any sort of strengthening of the defensive back scenario I'm down for, but I'm not going to pick him over any of these other guys, even if they cost twice as much.
Yeah, because it's not a fix.
It's not a fix.
You'd
no.
rather get the 4-year deal and spend some money. Kobe Bryant, free safety with SS size,
Man,
7-inch.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe with the C. Kobe with the C.
Kobe with a C. There's some good players, man. This is the thing. We went over
Lots of good safeties.
a lot of good
actually.
safeties. I think the most lackluster group we looked at was cornerback.
It was.
And the good thing is there's going to be a cornerback at 12 when the Cowboys draft.
There will be,
Yeah.
and I would say, just to go back up to cornerbacks here, there was, like I said, I think in the other groups we see maybe 10 or 11 players that I'd be like very happy the Cowboys got. From here, it'd be from 6 up, and after seeing the Sean Wright's thing here, maybe not. But again, none of these guys are the answer to resolving a problem. If they were to take any of these guys in free agency, I don't want it to be the dusting of the hands. We're done with this position group now.
Still draft.
Still
But that-
draft.
yeah.
Maybe it makes your BPA decision a little
Yeah.
bit easier, perhaps, but
It's just one of those scenarios where you look at Deron Bland's in the same quadrant. So
Bland didn't have a good year.
Blandon did not have a good year.
No.
I think Bland's probably going to see the biggest jump with a guy who specializes in defensive backs, a guy who can help bring people along. We got to remember Deron Bland is still young.
Yep.
He had a really good breakout season under Al Harris, who, again, that's why he's kind of sitting in this quadrant. So it'd be interesting to see some of our.
And he had some of his best football playing nickel cornerback.
I will
So
say
maybe
that,
you get a true cornerback and then let Bland go back to nickel cornerback.
but look at this with Bland too. Not to knock it, because yeah, he's definitely on the. If you're looking at this line, he's like bottom 5.
Yeah.
But his big knock is he allowed tight completion percentage, but he didn't allow a lot of yards. So he was right there to tackle.
Making the tackle.
But he, in a tight situation, he's going to lose that 50-50 ball more often.
Again, we look at our players, our corners.
I'm protecting my baby.
Well, I was
my
just saying,
baby Bland.
we look at our corners from last season.
Suck the booby.
And do you think that Eberflus developed any of our players?
No, he hurt anybody on that. He
So,
hurt everybody
I
on
think
that defense.
Eberflus, I think, so, to answer your question directly, I think Eberflus was like, I want a year to develop these guys, and then next year we're going in.
Yeah.
And I think that the team was like, okay, we're not seeing development.
at all. They got
Well,
worse. And we
did break
we even said, okay, the first quarter of the season, we're okay with what was happening, and then it just never got
Yeah,
better.
and I think
it was like reliving a car accident.
I
every
think
week.
Christian Parker came in and said, "Here's what you got. Here's what I'm going to do, and this is how we're going to move personnel around. Here's the glaring holes that we need to target in
That fires me up, Adam.
in free agency and
He said
draft.
he said he had a plan for each player that was
Yeah.
on the Dallas Cowboys roster.
he's a players coach. Like he will individually
All these
deal with
plans
players.
are taking photos of this guy in the shower.
yes, but it just give me till at least week 8 for it to pan out.
Okay.
Here's
I like
actually
it. I
sorry.
like it.
I know we skipped over him because we already have a white center, but this is what Realistic Cowboys fan says in the chat. I would love for us to go after Lindenbaum, put him at center, move BB to guard, and Tyler Smith at left tackle, and get Steele out of there. Put Guyton at right tackle. Hey, what do I know? Not like the team has a 30-year drought. Also,
No, again,
honestly,
that's not
if
bad.
If that happened, I would not be upset.
No,
The
me
guy,
neither.
the guy's a top 3 or
Yeah.
5 draft free agent. You can never get upset with getting more better quality linemen, and if it allows us to free up, it would be essentially a wash bringing Linderbaum on and then releasing
Steele.
Steele, like that contract wise.
yeah.
It'd be because Steele's up to like $25 million now this year or something like
Yeah.
that.
I did. That's
Get
just
rid of
that's
him.
just a nice. That's just a
No,
nice.
it's there again. We were talking about bringing on offensive tackles. It goes with center. If you brought one of those guys, it would just involve some shuffling on the offensive line,
Yeah.
which we're not against.
Yeah, and I don't know that you move Smith from left tackle or left guard,
Yeah.
but who knows? You get a guy like that, it can change things up. We did see last year.
He finished
Smith.
He finished the season at
Yeah.
left tackle, but that was just kind of so that Guyton didn't have to be out there.
Get that off of
Oh,
my.
this is fun. It kind of reminds me of like trading cards.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
tried to make it because I've been playing a lot of Pokemon. So
Hey,
I tried to.
McDonald's is coming out with a bunch of Pokemon cards for their Happy Meals coming up. You have
I
to
know.
go and collect them.
I don't even like McDonald's. I'm just gonna go. Hey, can I just buy the cards?
I went
No,
there.
sir. You
I
need
went,
to buy Happy Meals. I don't want fucking Happy
You buy
Meals.
the Happy Meal and you just take the cards and throw the bag out the window.
It's funny because I went.
Give it back to him.
yeah,
Give it to someone
card
for
out.
lunch.
Yeah, give
It's-
it to them.
It's funny. One time, kids still every time they go through McDonald's when they were younger and they wanted a Happy Meal. I was like, "Oh, can I get 2 Happy Meals and with boy toys, like HBK?" So they always think, "That's that boy toy." Okay, so why don't you explain your little game here, Wage?
Well, we look. I'm not gonna lie. We were goofing and boosting leading up to this show, and I like those games where I see them on the Insta, on the social, on the X, where you're scrolling through and they're like, "Hey, put together your best MVP season," and then you got $15.
Yep.
Well, we broke this down, and there are some players that we talked about that we would like that are not
So you
on
might
this.
switch this next time. Switch
No.
some of these players out
I mean, we could. That's why I asked if there was anyone that you really wanted to.
after
switch.
we went through that list, though. You maybe next.
I
time
went
we-
through the list. Let me get through this. I promise you it'll be quick.
Got it.
Why I picked these players is because I wanted to make decision making a little bit more fun and complicated, and B, also there's guys within the range. So, for example, if you like Cameron Girl, he's representing a top tier safety. Okay, if you like Quincy Williams, for example, he's representing a low tier out of the top 10 free agents linebacker. So you can also look at it that way. However, for the fun of it, let's just pretend that these are the only guys who are returning phone calls from the Dallas Cowboys. And now I want to play 2 games, but I'll start with the rules for the first game. They're on the screen. We're going to do this together. We have $19 in the bank.
$12 because we're taking George Pickens.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. You can only double tap the same position once, meaning we can only draft 2 linebackers, and then we can't draft any other 2 of any other position. Or you could draft 2 wide receivers, but you can't draft 2 of any other position. And you can only buy 2 players from the same value. So
Right.
if we take Pickens and Phillips, we can't take Hendrickson. If you take Odafe and Lloyd, you can't take Curl.
We got her.
Okay, awesome. All right, let the games begin.
So we're doing this as a unit right now.
We're doing this one as a unit just to kind of break the ice, and I think this is something we could bring back after we get some guys moving around and maybe Pickens and so and so and so and so get signed.
Right.
But I put enough effort into making
Right.
this thing, which was fun enough that I want to at least use this board again somehow.
I know. I love it. That's why I'm saying you have it set up so nice, the Pokemon card. So obviously George Pickens we're taking. So we're now at $12.
Okay, so GP.
3. You ain't going nowhere. We're locking you up for $7 whole dollars.
Whoa, what the hell?
You're deleting stuff, eh?
Hang on.
You have to
Rashid
start gooping?
Shaheed, just because we took one, you don't think I want Rashid also? Maybe I end up doing it.
So what position group are you targeting next?
Well, I'm going to bring one up for you guys to decide. I want to sign linebacker in free agency.
Yep.
And on this list, I'm seeing 2. Did I say running back? Or did I
No,
say linebacker?
linebacker.
I meant to say running back. I see 2 running backs on this list that I would want on the team.
Kenneth Walker and Javonte Williams.
Yes, Kenneth Walker for $3 and Javonte Williams for $2.
I'm taking Javonte Williams for $2.
Okay, AJ, who are you taking? We're gonna make it easy. We're just gonna go to a vote.
Yeah, I think I'll take Williams. He was an awesome running back.
Okay, so we got George Pickens. I was actually gonna say Kenneth Walker.
Okay,
that
well,
bad?
why?
Why?
I just love the way he runs. He looks like a more explosive Javonte Williams to me. He just I don't know.
Javante's $2.
But yeah, I'm fine with the $2. We got to save money, and I'm fine with Javonte Williams. If the Cowboys sign Javonte Williams tomorrow, I'll be super excited.
Devil we know, not the devil we don't know.
Exactly.
Just because Kenneth Walker's been having a couple of good games.
Let's not forget last year or at the start of the year, none of us even wanted Javonte Williams. But we saw him in this offense. He played very well, so I'm okay with it. So Javonte Williams, we'll make it easy.
Okay,
$2.
so those twos are off the board. We got $9 left.
I think.
Sorry, we have $10 left. My bad. We've $9 off the board. So we've got the wide receiver, we got the running back. That we've completely just looked at offense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
offense is basically back in action.
Wiped our thing off. I'm gonna go Reed Blankenship, $3. I think we talked about it. Strong safety, or he's a strong safety, but he's actually a free safety. So
is he a free safety?
And that's what that said. That's what the
other list said.
Oh,
But
well,
in any case, he's in the safety realm. I think it's a good pick. I think there's familiarity with our DC. I think there you go.
Fixed it.
Free safety, Reed Blankenship. That's my vote. And he's only $3.
And we can still take him. So I'm just looking at the other threes. We got Devin Bush, Kenneth Walker, and Reed Blankenship. So we could still take another $3. So that'd be the only thing that swayed me. I'm fine with Reed Blankenship. He is also going to be paired up with Christian Parker. So you're going to get a guy that was just in our new defensive coordinator system, in his direct system.
Yeah.
So that's another bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sold me with just him being coming over with coach, you know?
It's a little bit familiarity, and he's going to be able to help coach the guys up. They showed that he has great leadership. And we had to snag a good player from the Eagles.
Well,
There's a bunch of bonuses.
I think we could also look at bargain bin edge. Would you take Jadeveon Clowney for $1?
So what are we at? We're at $7 right
$12,
now.
$7, yeah.
So we do got to do a little bit of bargain bin.
So then if you
shopping
take
here.
that, we could get 2 3s.
I'm fine with taking Jadeveon Clowney to then take Devin Bush.
Yeah.
Okay, then that leaves us with $2.
Okay.
And we're taking Quincy Williams as backup.
Well, you could take another
Or we take Kenneth Gainwell
and Trevon Diggs.
and Trevon Diggs.
Or no, because you couldn't take all the ones.
Clowney and Gainwell.
You think we need to beef? I'd rather waste or use money on the defense because we already got one of our running backs.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
So we got
Yeah. Well,
Devin Bush would be $3.
Yeah. So Devin
Which would
Devin Bush would be $3. Yeah.
Jadeveon Clowney would be $1, so that's $4 off that, and then we have $3 left. So we could take Kenneth Walker. We could take
Double down with Williams and Walker.
You could also, instead of taking Jadeveon Clowney
go for Nakobe Dean
or Jalen Watson, we haven't taken a cornerback.
That's not a bad idea either.
So we could draft edge and we could upgrade corner with Jalen Watson, still get Devin Bush.
I think that's it. Jalen Watson, Devin Bush.
Yeah, I think that's better than getting
Clowney
and Quincy Williams.
Yeah.
We
don't.
The team better.
Okay, let me just finalize this, and then we're gonna look at the dudes that we.
If that's the Cowboys free agency haul,
look at this.
We're dancing. We're gonna all be dancing.
We're dancing queens.
Sorry, I'm just doing one last thingy me jigger.
So just as Alex is doing that, we have George Pickens for $7. We have Reed Blankenship for $3. We have Javonte Williams for $2. We have Devin Bush for $3. And we have Jalen Watson for $4.
I like it.
That's a good team.
Yeah,
so
that's solid.
We addressed our we basically addressed secondary. So we got our free safety, we got a cornerback, not addressed it fully, but we beefed it up, got a linebacker in Devin Bush, where we saw the Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker core knows how to tackle. And we got our boys, Javonte and George.
I thought Devin Bush was a Brown.
Devin Bush is a Brown. You're right. He is a Brown.
He is. That's the wrong image. God damn it.
And he was actually rated number 2 on that list.
It's facts. So we upgraded.
Okay, well, I'll fix that later. But he is a Brown. No, he's a Steeler. Devin Bush?
Yeah, I thought.
He must have been traded.
On your underdog list, he was.
Yeah, no, I see what I did here. Yeah, he's a Brown. He's played on a couple teams. Okay, well, anyways, doesn't matter. I like that team. You bring on the cornerback, the linebacker, basically, and the free safety. That's an impact on defense right away. Good job.
And we keep our offense.
And we keep
our offense. You do lose Jadeveon Clowney, but I think that just opens up the opportunity for that 12th pick to be the edge, the top edge that falls because some idiot goes and drafts a quarterback when they too early or something like that.
So, yeah, because Javonte Williams, 11 touchdowns last year, and George Pickens had, I want to say he had 9, but let's just check. So, yeah, George Pickens, 9 touchdowns, Javonte Williams, 11. That's 20 touchdowns we just retained on offense, and then just beefed up the defense. I'm all in for that. That's a draft that you need the Cowboys to get back to the postseason.
Well, and also,
I said draft. Free agency period.
We looked at a bunch of guys that could have fit in here as well. So just look at the quality of players that can be drafted if the Cowboys end up with roughly $80 million in cap space. And that's leaning a little bit heavily towards them making the moves that need to be made to free up the max, which I think is like 100 million after you take out. So I gave us a little reasonability here, but I like it. You can see what we can do.
So then you're going into the draft, you're looking for an edge in that first pole position at 12, or you're going to go BPA, whoever's there?
I'm saying for me, the idea of drafting an edge, if you bring in Devin Bush and
get Reuben Baines,
Jalen Watson.
Yeah.
Now,
get a top tier edge rusher.
If you get a top tier edge rusher, because I hate to say it, the edge is because of Micah Parsons, etc. It's just his cost. But if you can draft that edge for 4 more years and get 80% of what Micah Parsons did, that's great.
And then help grow Eazy-E.
Yeah, help grow Eazy-E. And there are a lot of other guys who can show up and hopefully do what Jadeveon did. So I don't like not having him, but he's going to be 33, 34 next year. So
it's realistic that with what we just did there, it's not unrealistic for us to also get Jadeveon Clowney in there.
You see what teams,
you know what I mean? Like
you see what teams do in the free agency period. The Cowboys just don't ever do it.
I know.
And this is fairly realistic.
How many players did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
And none of them's a special teams player.
No,
like that's what we're so used to. Remember when
Trent Say?
Yeah, it was almost like we were being trolled. Derrick Henry signed.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley signed, and then we're just like, oh my
Trent
God.
Sieg.
And then Cowboys have signed Trent Sieg.
Like, what the
And here's the thing. That's
made a big play though for us this last year in a year that didn't matter.
Great player. Happy they signed him.
Yeah.
You needed him, just not when there was a bunch of generational players getting picked up for $8 million a year.
And we got a lot of late round, 6, 7 round picks to pick up those special teams guys. Okay. Do you guys want to play this game with me?
Sure.
I'm back.
Sounds a little perverted, but whatever. We'll go for it.
He's like, put these blindfolds on, Cam out.
Hey,
Put these on.
Put these on and drink this. What?
hey, come over.
Hey, come here. Just smell
It's a
this.
secret.
Smell this cloth.
Do you like secrets?
Like chloroform?
More
Okay.
like boroform.
What I want to do is play a game with all of us. And we're going to keep this chart up here. Ignore those rules. In fact, I'm going to hide those rules.
You're not on that screen though. Oh, you're on that one.
Yeah, just look at this one. Ignore the rules, because what I want to do with us now is play a little game where one of us goes first. We go counterclockwise, and we each have $19, and we can go through and pick a player. As we pick them, the player comes off the board.
Okay.
Okay.
And are you going to put whose teams who?
Who's getting George Pickens?
Yeah,
Who's
I'm
getting,
gonna
who's
keep.
getting
I'm
first
gonna
round
keep
free
track of that,
agency?
and then at the end we'll look at it.
Okay.
And then Adam, I'm gonna need your help with keeping track of the dollar values.
Sure.
And I think this can go pretty quick, but it'll be fun to see. So this is the theory: we're each competing to be the GMs of the Cowboys, and the other guys are against us. So we need to draft the best. We need to buy the best players on the free agency that we can. $19 each.
So how are we gonna? Who's going first? Because
Well, we could just randomly go, or someone just picks a player
Spin
and
the
then
wheel?
and we go counterclockwise.
spin the wheel.
We need some sort of
Oh, do you want me to do wheel spin?
Yeah,
yeah,
wheel
just do a
spin.
wheel spin.
Hey, it's mock draft season.
Yeah.
Wheel
Well,
spin.
let's dust off the old wheel. Okay.
Who never gets first? Ad
I
won't
never
get
get-
first.
I
So
never
you're
get
gonna
first.
you're gonna get first this time. I don't want George Pickens anyway, so
Okay, let me bring this on. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Ready?
Yep.
Spin it, bitch.
Spin that.
Whoever goes
wheel.
first, then we go counterclockwise from that, okay?
It is to you son of a bitch.
GP3. George Pickens. Adam $7 off the board.
Didn't even need it the dust to settle.
Didn't need the dust
Give
to
me
settle.
George. Give me George.
And you said counterclockwise?
He already knew.
Yep. Ant's up next.
That's clockwise.
Ant's not up next.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
You know I don't know up and down. Okay, left and right.
Do you know how a clock goes?
Hey,
Or as they say in Australia and New Zealand, anti-clockwise.
I'm anti-clockwise. Okay.
Hang on. Sorry, one sec.
McFly! Yeah, you are Biff. Biff definitely doesn't know the difference between counter and clockwise.
Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think McFly, think.
George?
Okay, Biff.
Creepy.
There we go. Okay.
right.
My go. Yeah. And you
Okay.
took GP3.
I took GP3.
Thrizzle. I'm going to go ahead and select. I don't like that you took the wide receiver I wanted. So I'm just going to go ahead and get Jalen Phillips. Go big, go home.
Going all the sevens.
Yeah.
So AJ takes Jalen Phillips, starting off with an edge after Adam got George Pickens.
Seven.
There's no f***ing way I'm taking Trey Hendrickson. Not a chance.
Bro, take him. He's 31
No, I
years
don't-
old. He's a beast.
I don't want him. I do not want him. I'm going to go with the next, or who probably is the best defensive player on the board, not for $7. I'm going to take Devin Lloyd, linebacker, for $5 buckaroos
That's a good pick.
because I didn't get the two other guys that I would have taken.
$5. See you later, Devin Lloyd.
That's a good pick. Are you keeping track of the money yet?
Yep, I am.
Okay, well, it's your. Oh, now it's my go. And then we go me and Adam.
Or do we
Yeah,
do
but-
Snake?
No, would we go?
No.
Ants would go again.
Yeah,
wouldn't
I'd
he?
go again. Otherwise,
No, that's why we're not snaking because then I get stuck in the middle. So Adam,
it's
me,
just Adam
you.
again then. And
No,
then-
Adam, me, you, Adam, me, and that's what because Adam got the first pick, and we can't do snake because there's only 3 people. You know what I mean? So everyone is getting the same.
Oh yeah. So AJ goes, then you,
yeah, it's
then
just every
me.
round we get
It
someone else
shifts.
gets to
It
go.
just
Yeah,
shifts.
yeah.
It-
Shifts.
It shifts.
All right.
So I'm gonna go. So AJ,
No,
can
I
get-
go.
So AJ can get first the third time. We got to spin between you and me, buddy.
No, it
Well,
just keeps going.
I know, but why would I get first last? Why wouldn't I get first this time and then you get second?
We could
Or
just
you
spin
get
every
third.
Okay,
round.
let's do that. I like that. That's fun.
I
Just
want
between
I
the-
want the first pick, bitch.
Just between the two of you,
Yeah,
right?
it's just us two.
Yeah.
Just the spin.
Take me out of there, AJ.
Yeah.
Spin that.
Now you realize Adam has a chance of getting the second pick if you go.
Yep.
Okay. Bring
So
this back.
that's a risk I'm willing to take. And it's gonna be Go to yellow, you son of a.
Okay, so then you do go next, and then we reset it after.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know who I'm going to take, but I've already spent how much?
$7.
$7. I've already spent $7 because I got
Jalen Phillips.
Thank you, and well, I'm going to go ahead.
Talk us through it. Talk us through what you're doing.
I'm just trying to count down my monies here. I don't need an edge because I got an edge. I like Cameron Curl, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get Cameron Curl.
Safety.
Okay, because you took the linebacker, and that's who I was going to go for next. So I'll take Cameron Curl. I'm going to lock down the safety. And he's off the board.
I'm up next.
Ant's up next.
And I'm gonna go with running back. I'm building in the middles here. I built my
Take your Kenneth
linebacker.
Walker.
Yeah.
I got my linebacker, and now I got my running back. I'm taking Kenneth Walker the third
Oh,
for my $3,
good pick.
which puts me up to $8 with 11 remaining.
11 remaining. Yep.
Okay, so now I'm up. You're going to write my thing down?
I'm gonna minus the numbers so you know how much money you got.
Worry about who you're picking. Tell us who you're gonna pick.
Oh, so I want a free safety. I think this person, we talked through it earlier on. I'm not going to switch off of it. He's $3. I think it's a bargain deal. He knows the system. He comes from the Vic Fangio defense, whereas our DC comes from the Vic Fangio defensive, the Vic Fangio tree. I think Reed Blankenship's going to come in there. He's going to add some beefiness of tackling in that backfield for us, or the secondary. So Reed Blankenship, $3.
Fucking pen just exploded. All right. Well, Adam double downs on Reed. He likes Reed. He likes what he sees.
And now I get the pick, right? Because I'm defaulted because I haven't had a
now
first
you're
pick.
defaulted. Yep.
I'm
So
gonna
you see how Adam gets this double down? Anyways, so do you.
yeah, I get a double down now. I'm going to go with I have a linebacker, I have a running back. Oh, do I gotta go edge? Do I gotta go edge lord? Because we're trying to make the biggest impact, right?
And you got to think there's going to be 2 more picks potentially.
I'm okay with that. I'm building a strong team here. If you need a good linebacker, you need a good edge to make it so that, you know what? Fuck it. I'm making myself a linebacking crew. Devin Bush.
Wow. Why not?
Let's get it.
Now you don't have to draft one if you don't want to.
Now I got Devin. I got some tackling machines now.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
So that puts me up to $11 spent.
Well,
I'm okay with it.
8.
No, because I had Kenneth Walker and I'm at 11.
You're right. I picked that up.
Yeah. You wrote 9 here.
Well, because you started adding numbers, and that doesn't make it very helpful.
Yeah, but I would tell you how much you got.
So 11.
This thing is.
I know, just get a pen. You know what? I got a notepad. I'm going to do it on notepad. Okay, here we go. Make it easier. So Anth, you've spent.
And spent 5, then 3.
So you've got $8 left. And now we got to do the next roll. Adam, how much have you spent?
You did 5,
10.
3, and then who was his last guy that you just picked?
Bush.
And Bush was $3.
Yeah,
It's right here.
I've spent $11.
Right. Okay.
Fuck.
Right.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you.
Let's go.
How much you
Who's up? Add some. Who's picking next?
I'm gonna pick
we
next.
No.
Yeah, I just went.
Now we got to do the wheel again.
To see who goes second.
Because Anth had.
I just picked first of the round.
I know, and then we ran through us 3, so now we got to restart. Right?
No, because I've picked 3 players. You guys have only picked 2 each.
Oh, right. So
Yeah,
it is.
so you
Adam.
each have to go.
So it is
my
me.
bad. My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams. Okay, so
That's bargain binning
Hey,
yep, not a bad pick though. For
and cheap.
devil you know, and then the devil you don't know. I'm taking him.
So Adam's got a nice little package going on. I'll get rid of.
Ad's drafting the team we actually drafted as a group.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was a good draft. Okay, well, then I'll go ahead and take Jalen Watson here.
$4.
Bye, guy. $4. Jalen Watson, bring him onto the team. Thank you so much.
I need a cornerback, but I don't want Nashawn Wright or Trevon.
Take Trevon Diggs.
I might just have to. Now we spin.
Yeah.
So I have 11 left. How much money do you guys have left?
Okay. Let me get that up.
I have $7 left.
Adam has 7.
I have 8.
You have 8, and I have 3.
You have $3 left?
$3.
Oh yeah, AJ's got Jalen Phillips for $7.
Hey, whoa! We're gonna go over that after.
Okay.
So you got to spin now.
Spin the wheel.
Pete. Oh yeah, bring on the wheel.
And this just goes to whoever hits, then it'll go counterclockwise from that person.
What the fuck is this?
Don't let Ali or Beatrice.
Don't get Fatima. Get it?
Yeah, delete reel too. Spin, spin.
It's gonna be Adam again with his $7, 7 doll hairs.
That's right.
Remove them. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go
back to the board, baby.
We're back to the board. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab because I was the only guy who was wanting to focus on maybe getting an edge.
An edgelord.
I'm gonna go Odafe Owe, edge, $5. Because guess what? I can afford it.
You can.
I can afford it.
I was thinking of getting him.
Not a bad pick. He's right now listed much cheaper than I think he would go for, but we're playing the game. We're playing by them rules.
And we're going counterclockwise.
Yeah.
So you're up, AJ.
Okay. Let me just. So Adam, you're down to $2 left. I have $3 left.
You got to get thrifty.
I got to get thrifty. There's no $3 picks, and I was banking on a $3 pick.
Well, I know one. Or I guess I was going to say you're defaulted to Quincy Williams, but that's not true because you could take 2 $1 players.
I could take 2 $1 players.
Not in the same turn.
True.
I'm going to go ahead and take Kenneth Gainwell. I need a running back. He's $1, and it leaves me with some options, albeit not many. Because there's no $3 picks. I can't pick a $3 pick. You guys ate them all up.
Yep.
Shouldn't have fucked me so hard.
Shouldn't have fucked me so hard.
And now I'm up, so get rid of Gainwell. I have how much buckaroos left? I have $8.
You took it from the wrong one. You got Gainwell on that list.
I
though.
know. Just I gotta move them from different things. It's because of how I set it up. Yeah, you got $8, Anth.
You're on the spin list. Can we get the player list up? I'm gonna do this because I'm doing a little showmanship.
Hendrickson.
No, because AJ can only take a $1 player.
Okay.
I have $8 left. Neither of you can take the $7 player. I'm gonna take Jadeveon Clowney. I'm gonna beef up my edgelords. So Jadeveon Clowney, welcome to the Snakes.
Wow. So that puts you, Anth, at $7.
Yep.
Whoa.
Onto Adam.
Okay, so
Good
I have
pick.
$2 left. I'm gonna go for
Now we spin.
Now,
no, that's not.
oh
me.
yeah,
we
do
spin.
Yeah, we do spin. We got to keep it. Can you just?
Yeah, you were Dad. Worry about the talking.
I can't help it.
Do I do that? Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you do.
It's just people watching YouTube look at a screen and just
Come on, I need.
Wait. Adam was gone, right?
ad's gone. So AJ needs to hit or AJ's not going to get a player. We call this showmanship.
Oh, this stupid wheel. Why would you put a second wheel option in?
They really want Beatrice. Come on, Ant. Come on, Ant. Come on, Ant. Come on, you lucky bastard. Oh, stop! Stop! You lucky son of a bitch. You've never been so happy to get Trevon Diggs in your life.
No, well, this is the thing is, yeah, I'm down to
Just save the money.
$3. Can't get.
$3?
Oh, you got $3?
I got $3.
No, but you got a one. You took Gainwell.
Have you been cheating?
Hang on. Yeah, I have $2. I got $2.
Oh, you got $2,
left, baby. I'm gonna have to take a Quincy Williams.
Damn, I don't think I'm gonna take Trevon Diggs.
I'm gonna take Quincy Williams.
You're not going to add how much money do you
I
have
want
left?
fucking Diggs
$2
back on the squad.
You have $2 left?
Yeah.
You have $2 left?
Yeah. If AJ's mathing was correct.
And you're
We
not
can
going to
recheck
take.
right here.
I'll take Trevon Diggs.
So Adam, you have
I got $2.
I'll take Trevon Diggs.
Hey, it's not your turn there, dog.
Yeah, that's counterclockwise.
All right. So yeah,
I'll take Trevon Diggs. Add left with $2.
He's got $2 left on
That's
the
okay.
field.
I'm happy.
What am I at? How much
I'm
am I
happy
at?
with my team.
Give me a sec here.
Well, AJ
I'm happy with my team.
AJ can't take anyone else either.
No, I'm done.
So I have $5 left.
Oh man, so you can get Nashawn Wright. You could take Nakobe
You have
Dean.
$6
You could get
left, Dan.
Rashid Shaheed. Hey, you're down a wide
No, because I
receiver.
just took another dollar player.
You're down a wide receiver.
Yeah,
Go
you only spent $16.
I took a 5, a 3, a 3, a 1.
You took 2 1s.
2 1s. Oh, I like this.
13
this,
to 19.
I like
Well,
this,
this is-
right here. This
yeah.
is this
Yeah, that's
is
what he's been doing.
5, 3. So what I got? 8, 11, 13. Oh, holy! I'm still stacking.
You're
bills.
fine,
know.
brother.
I'm still stacking bills. Let me see my.
You can just pick. Now let me go
Take
back.
whoever you want,
Yeah, you can just fucking take whoever you
except
want.
Trey.
except Trey Hendrickson. You don't have wide receiver. You lost George Pickens. Take
Yeah, but
Rashid Shaheed.
I'm building a fucking defense here. Give me Nashawn Wright.
Wow.
I went full defense, boys.
How many linebackers did you take?
2.
So you don't need 3.
No, I definitely don't need Nakobe Dean.
Okay, so this was a fun exercise because now we're gonna go look at our teams. Me and Adam ended up with a couple bucks on the books.
Do you guys kind of feel bad for the 3 that didn't get picked?
Anth also
No.
left up. No. Oh, let's see who we didn't pick.
No.
Who we didn't pick was. Let me get rid of this guy.
I put Nashawn on. Get him
Well,
over there.
We didn't take Dean Shaheed, which he's only coming on the team if you're not taking Pickens, and Hendrickson, which even though Adam had a big heart on for him, we all kind of agreed too expensive for his.
Yeah, I'm not paying $7 for him.
Yeah, he's too expensive. But let's go ahead and look at our teams now. We can decide who had the best draft. So Anth ended up with 6 free agents. I ended up with 5, and Adam ended up with 4. We'll go through Adams, George Pickens, Reed, Blankenship on that free safety. I put strong safety. Javonte Williams, bring him back the boys for the offense.
Offense
and then
is intact.
adding edge lord Odafe Owe, who is, top 3 dude in the free agency. Adam, how do you feel about your team?
I feel good. I would have liked to have grabbed, even though I was just saying it, I would have taken Diggs just to have a little bit of depth. But with these guys here, George Pickens and Javonte Williams, our offense is intact. And then I think we still need an edge. I don't need to address an edge rusher in the draft, at least in the early rounds. And I think I can target a linebacker and a corner. That's how I'm looking at it.
That's great. It actually makes a lot of sense for the draft if you're looking at that. For me, I got Jalen Phillips, edge, Cameron Curl, strong safety, maybe free safety. I didn't look at that. Okay. Jalen Watson, quarterback, Kenneth Gainwell, running back, and Quincy Williams, linebacker.
So heavy defensive draft or free agency period also.
Yeah, and not going to negate me from if I got all those guys, I'd still be looking for cornerback and linebacker in my two first round picks. And Anthony.
Yeah, man, obviously I don't need to go linebacker. I'm not drafting linebacker now, but even with taking a $5 cornerback and a $1 cornerback, I'd still draft cornerback. But in the first round, if I was the Dallas Cowboys with this free agency period, I'm looking edge lord.
Edge lord. And I'll go through your team. Devin Lloyd and Devin Bush, 2 linebackers.
Devin squared.
Kenneth Walker, the 3rd, so switching it up a little bit. Upgrading running back argumentatively. Davian Clowney coming back. Trevon Diggs coming back.
Welcome back.
And Nashawn Wright coming back.
Yeah.
So
ex-Cowboys.
But lacking on wide receiver, maybe you go wide receiver in.
Oh, that's true. Also,
in the first
round.
round.
Maybe I get Tate.
You didn't get
Carnell
George
Tate out of Ohio State.
If you guys are sorry, go
In
ahead.
true, what I was actually hoping was going to happen is I was hoping I was going to get Clowney. I was going to go double edgelords in this free agency.
How much
pickup.
money did we all have left over? I had $1.
I had 2.
I had $1.
Okay, so we all kind of spent.
We spend a lot, and the ideal thing is to spend all your money.
Yeah.
Right. Out of these 3 packages, which one would you be the most happy with?
I could see an argument for all of them.
Going into yeah, me too. Going into off, I don't think any of our packages are like bad packages at all.
The only issue, so for mine, we'd have
Ants
to
just packs the most punch-in players.
we would have to go for mine. We'd have to draft a wide receiver. In AJ's, I think we'd have to draft a running back, and in ads, I think we would have to draft a linebacker.
But I also didn't get a
Linebacker,
wide
corner.
receiver, so you kind of be picking and choosing.
Okay, so whatever the BPA was.
Yeah,
I
between those guys.
feel like my
But I would take any of these. Ads is the most balanced, I think.
I feel like I think what's going to happen in free agency is we're going to see instead of Odafe, Owe, they're going to go Jadeveon and Clowney, and I think those 4 guys are going to be on the Cowboys re-sign list.
Yeah,
I-
you know what? I like them all, like we've agreed, but I think in terms of what we've seen so far in mock drafts, and that can change significantly from now until the time we get there. But from what I've seen, Adams makes the most sense.
Yep.
For bringing back the guys that we need on offense, shoring up the defense a little bit with Blankenship, and then getting an edgelord like Owe.
Yep.
And then you're looking at cornerback and linebacker still in the draft. That hasn't changed. So
Like if I looked at any of these guys and what I'd be happiest with, it's ads.
I think
Because
so
I
too.
want Pickens back and I
Yeah.
Javonte Williams back. And it's funny, I would take the one we did together over
Oh, same.
any of
Sure.
these 3, which
Sure.
is kind of funny. The one
Actually-
that we did it as a group is better because I guess we could
because
pick
we're
who
removing players.
Yeah, we're
so
removing players.
It's a little fun game that we like to do. We're goofing and boosting. But hey,
Okay, well,
good deep dive into free agency.
Free agency.
dudes.
We're going to be locked and loaded for free agency period. It's not going to be the last you hear about free agency on the show because that's all we have to talk about after the Super Bowl. And we're going to start mock drafts up. But Super Bowl coming up. I don't know if we're going to do anything this weekend. We might have a weekend off before the big day, the big Super Bowl dance. So the next time we will be live is next Wednesday for some more Cowboys talk, some more football talk. And if you know somebody out there that doesn't like free agency, who doesn't like the offseason, who doesn't like mock drafts, make sure they don't come here because if they do, we're going to tell them to go with the drip shotgun knife. That's what we'll tell them. There's that fake laugh again.